Hello everyone, we're excited to share the Eleanor apartments with you today. Overall, there's 4 of us, the sponsorship team. I'm Ivan, this is Tariq, and not with us today is Natalie DeVos-Burchard and Doug Johnson.
Well, let's take you guys on a tour of this property.
The Eleanor Apartments is located in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It's a 110 unit property, which we later converted to 111 units. We bought this property for $3.43 million. So at 110 units, that's $31,000 a door, which we acquired in September of 2017, which is a great price.
Now, when we acquired this property, we got agency financing, Freddie Mac small balance loan, good interest rate, good interest only terms, and the property at that point was valued at $3.6 million, and we got a loan of $2.8 million on it. And then as we implemented our value add strategy, we were able to refinance it about 19 months post acquisition, and we took it from a value of 3.6 million to 5.4 million, and in the process we're able to return about 2/3 of the equity to our investors in less than 2 years.
All right, now I'm going to talk a little bit about the capital improvement plan with this property. Overall capital improvement plan was total about $400,000. One of the first things that we did when we acquired this property is we converted the flooring of each of the breezeways throughout this property. We have about 20 or so of these breezeways. The original flooring was like 1970s drab green, so we replaced the flooring to a nice modern look and feel with the vinyl plank flooring with the gray tones, which overall gave it a brand new look, fresh look, and more inviting for our new tenants.
In addition to that, some of the roof work needed to be done on this property, so the roofs were replaced. We also did take the common area and converted it into an additional 2-bed unit, so taking it from 110 units to 111 units. And then as we went through market testing, the rent improvement plan, just the improvement of the individual units, what we realized was that not a lot needed to be done.
We originally came into the plan to basically replace everything on the interior units to get it to match some of the comps in this area. But we found that if we just did some flooring and paint and maybe some fixture updates, we can improve the rents to market rent. When we acquired the property, the original rents were right around 58 cents a square foot, but we improved the rents to around 75 cents a square foot, and also was able to realize additional income through rubs and also through laundry.
So when we came to inspect the property, we first set eyes on this courtyard and this pool area. I tell you what, we really fell in love with this property and this opportunity even more, because the original owner took really good care of this property, took really good care of this pool, and it just showed really, really well.
Well, the original owner actually was the builder of this property as well. This was built in 2 phases, and the section of it across the street also has another pool and another courtyard with it. So several of the units just surround that pool also. So that was, as Ivan said, was one of the biggest features that we really fell in love with when we set foot on this property the first time.
All right, as you can see here, the siding construction is more of a mansard roofing type construction. But what's really impressive about this is the original paint job that was done to the property when we first bought it. So we didn't have to put any money into the exterior paint. And overall, the roofing material, the mansard roofing material is in really great condition.
All right, now we want to take you to the office area and talk a little bit about what we did back in this area. Originally, when we first bought this property, right behind that wall was an open common area with a bunch of tables and kind of open kitchen area, but wasn't being utilized at all. So we decided to convert that into a new unit. And we went from 110 units to 111 units. And that became a 2-bedroom, 1-bath unit with washer and dryer hookups as well to provide an opportunity for additional revenue and income. And we spent about $30,000 to convert this whole area, about $35,000. But when we added the new rent of that additional unit, the overall value of the property went up to roughly $160,000, which we call as a great success.
That was a significant value add that we had talked about when we first looked at the property when we came in. Weren't too sure how much it is going to cost, but it turned out very well at the end, and is a significant value addition to this whole acquisition.
Absolutely. And now I want to take you back and introduce you to the on-site manager. Her name is Andrea. And really why this property and this deal is so successful is because of our terrific, amazing staff that we have here. Hello, Andrea. Meet everyone.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So how long have you been here, Andrea?
I have been here, it will be 23 years on July 14th. Started with the original owner that built the property, and transitioned with Tariq and Ivan, and had great success with them also. So happy to be here. Things are going great. Great property, great ownership. What more can you ask for?
Absolutely. We are so thankful to have Andrea on our team. She's done an amazing job and an incredible job, and she is the only reason why this property is so successful. All right, so when we were inspecting this property to buy, we saw that the roof was overall in really good condition. It had plenty of life remaining with the existing roof, but we did notice that a few sections of the south side building did need to be replaced for the roof. So we came in, we hired a professional roofing company and replaced about 5 to 6 sections of this roof. It cost around $150,000 overall to do the job. And when they did the job, we saw there were multiple layers to this roof. We had modified bitumen, then we had a foam layer on top of that, and then we had another thin tar layer on top of that. So we removed all of that material, and then also removed a lot of trapped water, because there's a lot of water weight within that foam, which is really good and healthy for the overall structure of the property. And we came back in and put down a really good foam board, ISO board, and TPO layer on top of that, which you can see right here.
Okay, we'd like to end this presentation with a few keys to success that we found that helped us overall with this opportunity. First of all, we had a very sound business plan. We put in a professional property management company, and in doing so, we're able to improve the value of the property through our rent bump plan and income growth plan. Also, just the price point of this property was just completely outstanding. Again, we bought it for $31,000 the door September 2017, which is just an amazing price. And also the refinance that we did to the property was able to improve the overall return of our investors' investment on this deal. And roughly we're projecting how much?
Now, we having given the equity back, 2/3 of the equity back to investors, we are now 30+% cash on cash return going forward, and we have held this property now close to 3 years, and will continue to hold it for a little bit longer. Just wanted to wrap it up thanking Brad and his ecosystem. When Ivan and I joined this program 4+ years ago, we knew nothing about the multifamily space at all, and it is through this ecosystem that we have been able to now sponsor close to 2,000 units acquisition, valued at close to $125 million in acquisition volume. And raised actually $40+ million in equity for those acquisitions, and a lot of that coming from the ecosystem that we are all a part of.
Absolutely. So it's all about team. It's all about finding the right people to work with, and we're thankful that we're able to find Brad and also find the right people to work with on this opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you.